Hey everybody! Welcome to my channel Short of Space. I'm Ben and today I've got kind of some experiment running. So it's 2 o'clock in the evening right now, or in the day, whatever you want to say. Basically everybody's sleeping except for Crazy Me, who wants to film his reactions to the Wonderfull Hobby Life for You Winter 2024. For me, this is always one of the biggest highlights in the figure community that is happening. So I always wanted to film my reactions to it. It was a bit complicated to set everything up so it works. So I hope it's good. I think the sound could be better. But yeah, it's a bit because of my 12-year-old PC that is way too loud. I have to take the headphones, and the microphone is not that good because of that. But I will get a new PC, so we will change that in the future. But let's dive right in. Okay, so the first figure we have is Taiko no Tatsujin Nandroid Don Wada. Yeah, I kind of know this thing. I think it's from a drumming game. So, like in Tokyo, you have those games where you play on a drum, where it's like crazy people. I saw in Akihabara people being so good in this game, and I think Daijobubu will be really happy about this because she's a big fan of those figures. For me, it's cute, but I don't think I will get this one. But let's take a look at the next one. Oh, we finally got the Tears of Kingdom version from Link Figma. I myself, I'm a bit of a Figma fan, so I'm not completely against Figmas. I think a lot of people who collect scale figures are against Figmas, so I like Figmas in general. I have some Figmas, but only from kind of some series. I will not get this one for sure. I don't know, I didn't like Tears of the Kingdom that much. Please don't hate me for that. It was okay, but I think Breath of the Wild was way better. I didn't like this Lego building part of it. So yeah, nothing for me, but looks quite cool. I like especially the sword and shield, looks really nice. Then we've got Ganondorf. Of course, we have also the villain of Tears of the Kingdom. He looks really cool, I have to say. I think it was one of the coolest designs of Ganondorf in Tears of Kingdom. So yeah, yeah, he's nice. I wonder how tall he is compared to Link. Would have been cool if they would have shown them next to each other. And of course, we also get Zelda. I will not spoil anything, so in my opinion about her. Yeah, yeah, it's cool. I mean, for the Zelda fans, definitely something cool. I have to say, like, is the Breath of the Wild Link so different to the Tears of the Kingdom Link? For me, it would not make a big difference, but let's see. Okay, and now we get to my favorite game, not of all time, but one of my favorite games. I'm a big Souls fan. So we have the Elden Ring Figma Torrent, the Spectral Steed. So yeah, this is the horse or torrent. I don't know what it is, a goat, some mixture between it, which you're basically riding in Elden Ring. And I kind of like it. I could be. I'm curious how expensive it will be. I have no idea how expensive normally horses are. Like, I don't really know. I know there was one horse from Erwin from Attack on Titan or so. I don't know what's the price of those. I have to see. Let's see when it's colored and what is the price. But yeah, with Souls stuff you can definitely get me. I'm interested. The next one is Pop-Up Parade Raya. Was this one of the witches? I'm not sure. Is this the witch which had like... Hmm. Okay, I don't know. I mean, I love Elden Ring. I played it 2 times through, but Raya? Was Raya? I'm not sure. Yeah, but it's cool. She gets a pop-up parade. It's cool. In general, Souls. I saw like when I was in Akihabara, figures from the Souls series in general in Japan. They are so expensive, like even more expensive than here and even harder to get. I was thinking like when we went to Japan, hey, I will get a lot of Souls figures. There, I didn't buy anything because they were all so expensive. They were even 3 times the price. I saw it here on eBay or so. So yeah. quite crazy. So I think pop-up parades of Souls games will be really popular. I don't know if this one will be, so I don't even remember the character. And okay, we get also an Android of the Vagabond. So this is one of the classes you can take in the beginning. Even so, they don't really matter. It's basically just the armor you're wearing. Um, but yeah, looks nice. I have the Bloodborne Nandroid, which I think is really cool. This one is a bit generic, I would say. Oh, okay. This is now my favorite game of all time. So yeah, we get a Sekiro Nandroid. I have already the Sekiro Deluxe Figma, so with like all the swords and all his weapons, and I really love it. I don't know if I need an Nandroid as well, but it's really cool. It's cool to have the option. I think I know some friends of mine who would be getting this perhaps. And we get Genichiro. Oh wow, okay. So we also have the villain of Sekiro there. And this is cool. He doesn't have any Figma or anything yet, so if they make a Figma of him because I Sekiro is a Figma, I would think about it. But yeah, let's see. And we have the Demon Souls pop-up parade fluted armor. I'm not sure, is there an this is the Figma, right, of it? And the left one is the pop-up parade, so I guess it's a pop-up parade L then? Because it's fluted armor SP. Okay, I don't know what this SP is now. I thought this already was one figure and nobody knew what it is. I think X-Kurugan talked about it. He also didn't know what it is. So, yeah, I have the Figma, by the way. So I really like it. It's really cool. And that's why I don't think I will get the pop-up parade, but it's quite cool that it's so huge. Okay, but cool. We're starting with Demon Souls and Souls games. That's cool. Okay, next one is the Persona 5 Royal Protagonist School Uniform. So, yeah, I played Persona. I liked it. I think there's already so many Nandroids of Persona. I don't know if this will be like really popular, but on the other hand, the Persona 5 people are like really big fans, so I think they will buy everything they get of those characters. I like the uniform of Joker more than the school uniform, but of course there might be some people who like this one more. Then we have the pop-up parade Arzin L size. Ooh, okay, that's cool. So that's the how you call it? I don't think you call it Stan, but like it's the summon kind of Joker, I think. And it's cool because it's L size, so this means you could basically perhaps also use even some scale figures and put this one behind, and it would look quite cool because the Thanos, of course, a bit bigger than the normal characters. So yeah, that could be cool. I don't have that many Persona figures, so I only have Futaba pre-ordered, which you will see in one of my next videos. So yeah. Then we have the pop-up parade Panther. Yeah, I think she's one of the hottest characters in Persona, right? So I think people are really happy to have a pop-up parade because I know all her scale figures are quite expensive, and I think even the aftermarket quite expensive. I also really like the if this will be really the art this pop-up parade will be in, that would be really cool because normally pop-up parades they don't really have like this dynamic in them, like it's some general pose like standing or so on, and this looks really cool. If they do this with the whip and so on, I'm curious about it. And then we have Pop-Up Parade Noir, so the other Persona character. Yeah, that looks a bit more like a pop-up parade, even though it's still a bit too dynamic, and also this one will lean, I don't know, or there will be some ugly support there, but if it's like this, but let's see. Perhaps in the end they are just standing and doing nothing. Then we have the Nandroid Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's, I guess, a cool game. I'm not that much into horror games, and yeah, not for me. But I know it has a huge fan base. I mean, there was even a movie about it, so yeah, there will be people interested in this for sure. Then we have the Story of Season Friends of Mineral Town Nandroid Farmer Claire. I have no idea who this character is or what this is. I think it's a game most likely. It looks a bit like Harvest Moon. It's a cute character. So yeah, could also be a Animal Crossing character, at least from the stuff she has in the hand. Then we have Street Fighter 6 Pop-Up Parade Jamie. Yeah, I think they started now adding a lot of pop-up parades of Street Fighter, which is cool, but yeah, it's not my game. I play this with friends from time to time, but other than that, I'm not really into Street Fighter too much, so not really interested. And there is a scale figure of Chun-Li standby. Okay, now we're getting to the scale figures. Yeah, it's cool, but I have to say there is already this one really cool Chun-Li figure, right, where she's sitting on some stone. I don't know if it was from Goodsmile or from where it was. Was it also from Max Factory? I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know, but yes, there's a lot of fans. Let's see. Oh, okay. Honkai Star Rail gets a Nandoroid, and I have to say, Nanoka Mitsuki. Who is that? I think that's March 7th, or? Why is she called Nanoka Mitsuki? I'm so confused. I love Honkai Star Rail, by the way. I have like 600 hours or so played in this game. And, I think this is March 7th. That looks like March 7th. I'm surprised she's the first character getting an Android, but we're getting an Android from Honkai Star Rail. We still didn't get the Nandroids from Genshin of Zhongli and Raiden Shogun, so now we get Honkai Star Rail. Ah, we got already one Honkai Star Rail character. I just remember Dan Heng, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's strange that they put those characters first because right now I think there is way more popular characters than these existing. But it's cool we get some. I think I will more collect the scale figures of Honkai, but yeah, let's see. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Kirby Car Mouse version. I still want to play this game. It just looks so so funny. And yeah, okay. I mean Kirby in Japan is crazy. You find so much stuff of Kirby, so why not have a Kirby car version, of course. I'm really curious how this will look like in the end. Then we have 13 Sentinels, Iggy's Rim, QZ, Tsukasa, Okino. I didn't play this game, but I know it's a quite cool game, apparently. And I'm also a bit confused. QZ. Is this something new? Because this is not an Nandoroid, I think. Okay, interesting. And you seem to get both also? Okay, perhaps some smaller Nandroid stuff again, where they are a bit cheaper. Okay, but let's continue. Okay, no, it's different characters. So now here's the other one, QZ Tsukasa Okino cross-dressing version. So yeah, I wonder how expensive those will be. Seems to be something new, those QZ. Looks quite nice. A bit too much like the Nandroids, I would say, to be an own thing, but yeah. Then we have the Pop-Up Parade OMG Kawaii Angel L-Size Needy Streamer Overlord. Was this an anime which was out like last season? I'm not sure. Looks a bit like a VTuber, but I mean the anime was about VTubers, so it could be that it's from the anime. Yeah, it's cool. I'm surprised it's an L-size figure also. But yeah. I mean, to be honest, in this way, she doesn't look that different to Hatsune Miku, so. And then Tekken 8 Nandoroid Link Xiao Yu. I don't know her. I know Tekken a bit less than Street Fighter, I would say. But yeah, this character I never seen. If there would have been Yoshimitsu or so, yeah, could talk about, but this I have no idea. Looks nice. Yeah. Then another scale figure of 2B. Wow. So Nier Automata is getting a lot of figures right now, and I think they are all more based on the anime because this version 1.1a, I think that's was how the anime was called. But it's cool we get so many. Um, I have the one from, or the taller one from, oh god, I don't get to the name. I will put it here and then you will see. But yeah, I have this bigger one, older figure of her, so of 2B. So I don't really need it, but it looks cool. I like it when they have dynamic poses. So yeah, it's nice. And we get an Android doll of 2B. Yeah, I think 2B is perfect for an Android doll. I mean, her costume, like the dress she's wearing, is really cool. So yeah, she fits perfectly as an Android doll in my opinion. And we have an Android doll 9S. Okay, if we have 2B, we of course also need 9S. I have the feeling always those Android dolls, there's always a female and a male version coming at the same time, which is quite cool. Then we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Figma Uni. I don't know Xenoblade. I didn't play it. If there would be a remaster of Xenoblade at some point for a newer console from Nintendo, which has like good graphics and is a bit faster, I think I would start playing Xenoblade. I'm really interested in it, but I didn't play it, so I cannot say much. Looks quite nice. So then we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Scale Figure Mio. I think this will be something Zuko will be hyped about and will talk about for sure. So yeah, you can watch his video when he's reacting. I think this will be some figure he's interested in. I think he already has one, her on pre-order in some other version. Nandroid Kazuma Kiryu. Yeah, I have a friend who's playing Yakuza a lot, and yeah, he would like that. I don't have any idea about Yakuza. I always wanted to play it, but I don't know, it's perhaps too big to play. I just don't have enough time to play a game like that anymore. Then the Nandroid Goro Majima, also from Yakuza. Yeah, looks like a Yakuza character. Totally. And it's cool that Yakuza gets some love, so I'm happy about that. And Yakuza Nandroid Ichiban Kazuga. I think that's the one from the new game also, right? From Like a Dragon. Then we've got Diorama Chibi figure Eep and Gary from Eep. I have no idea what Eep is, but it looks really cute. Oh my god, the ghost here at the bottom. Really nice. And it's a diorama chibi figure. So again, something new, which is not an Nandroid, but looks like Nandroids, but Nandroids basically with a base and some cool stuff and also a bit moving. Yeah, I think this could be a cool idea. Like, just imagine like you would have Haikyuu like that, like on the net and the one jumping, the other one passing the ball, and they look a bit more dynamic. Yeah, I can imagine that. That would be cool. It's kind of a nice idea. I hope they do more of those. Then we have Nandroid Yusei Fudo. Yeah, it's from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I have no idea about every Yu-Gi-Oh! After that. I mean, I know this character, he's driving a bike and they play cards at the same time. Never understood that, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets some love like they always do, and that's good. And there we have the other under Nandroid, the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Character from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Which was released before, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I like the Kuribo. I would like to have that one more. And I have to say, looking at the details of this Nandroid, I don't know, it doesn't look like really great quality to me. Like the colors don't pop. The cards holder thingy is really not detailed at all. I don't know. I think they could have done better. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Official card game Plemax Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game monster figure collection. Whew, long name. I have to say, for some Yu-Gi-Oh figures, I'm not even sure if they are Gundams anymore, if they are Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But yeah, it looks cool. But I think there is cooler Gundam figures than this. And another one, Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, Modroid, Agreon the Silver Knight. Yeah, another Gundam. I think he looks better than the other one. Um, Perhaps because he's colored, but also the sword is awesome. Yeah, I don't have any idea about it, so I will not get it for sure, but it's cool. It's a really cool thing. Ah, I'm just seeing this is not a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay, it's called The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. So perhaps this is now really a Gundam thing, mecha, anime, game, whatever. Okay, yeah. Point proved. And then we have Nandroid Stark from Frieren. Yeah, I love Frieren. Frieren is awesome. Frieren deserves every praise it gets. And I love Stark as a character, but I rather want to have scale figures of them. I really love the Kotobukiya Frieren, which already got announced, but I'm curious which Frieren will get announced today at this Wonderfull Hobby Festival. So let's see. We have next Himmel from Frieren. It's so funny, I say Himmel because I'm German, so for me it's like Himmel. That's how you would call it in German, not Himmel, but and Stark would be Stark. So they have a lot of German words, which is kind of funny. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we saw Himmel like short in the anime, and you always see him like in the memory of Frieren, but hmm, I'm not sure if I would get an Android of him. Perhaps if he becomes a bit more relevant. Um, I mean, relevant is hard to say. I mean, he's quite relevant because he's a reason for Frieren to do the journey she's doing. So yeah. Ooh, a scale figure of Frieren. Okay, now you got me interested. Okay, I have to say this one looks way better than the Kotobukiya one. And this fits way better to Frieren. Like her look. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's by Goodsmile company, so I have high hopes. I'm really curious about this one. I want to see it colored. And yeah, most likely will be an instant pre-order for me, to be honest. Let's see how expensive it is in the end because it's not too special, but it's cool. She even has her she even has her suitcase with her. That's nice. Okay, cool. Then we also get a cheaper version, a pop-up parade of Rieren. I think they should have made a pop-up parade L, but perhaps they didn't do that because they have a scale figure of her. So if people would be able to buy pop-up parade L, which is basically a scale figure size, then yeah, would be not that interested anymore in this one. So yeah, it's nice, it's cool, but I really want to get the scale figure. Damn, it looks good. Okay, already one of my highlights. Then we have from Dungeon Meshi or Delicious in Dungeon, Figma Laoist. Yeah, I really like Dungeon Meshi. I don't think I need Figmas of it. There is two figures, two sitting figures, two noodle stopper figures of him and of the elf girl whose name I just forgot. And I really like those with their faces because they just ate and they are like smiling. Yeah, it's so tasty. Fits way more for me to the anime, so I don't need a Figma of it, but it's cool. They get some love, and I think there will be more Delicious in Dungeon stuff coming. And yeah, I just said it. So everybody of the main characters gets a Figma, except the one that they want to find and save. So okay. And yeah, now we get through this. Figma, Senshi, Chilchak. Okay, and they all get an android as well. So we have Chilchak, an android. Um, he's the bandit in the group and the lockpicker. Then we've got the Nandroid Senshi, who is basically the main cook, who is teaching them how to cook monsters in the dungeon. And we've got no Nandroid of the elf. Was there already one announced before? I don't know. Okay. Whatever. We have Pop-Up Parade Farlene, so I think that's the girl that they want to save in the anime. I even forgot. So she gets a Pop-Up Parade. She doesn't get an android, but she gets a Pop-Up Parade. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Kaiju number 8. Okay, I have to say, I'm really looking forward to Kaiju number 8. I'm up to date on the manga, so I read the manga. It's awesome in my opinion. It's really cool, and I think the anime will be a huge hit. I have to say this figure is for me not a huge hit. It looks like he's close to falling backwards because he cannot stay stable. Also, his foot is not really on the base. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a pop-up parade, but nah. Even the Kotobukiya figure they already showed looks way better than this one. Then we get a pop-up parade of Kafka Hibinu. Yeah, that looks way better, I have to say. That's cool. Quite like it. Yeah, I think for pop-up parade this one looks really nice. Then a pop-up parade of Leno Ichikawa. Yeah, also looks good. I think those suits perhaps are easy to make in a pop-up parade, but I'm quite curious about the scale figures, like when the suits have a bit more glossiness, a bit more effect on it. But it's cool that they get pop-up parades already. Then we have a pop-up parade of Mina Ashiro. Okay, yeah, that's the coolest one so far. She's a really cool character, but she needs like a huge tiger behind her, in my opinion. Then I buy her. I really want her on the tiger. Then I will buy her, and with a bigger weapon than this one. This is not big enough for her. And then pop-up parade Kikoro Shinomiya. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I have the feeling there was already some figures of her announced. I have the feeling perhaps she's hard to make, like to get her face right. So far, I didn't see any figure which is like getting her face right. I'm curious. I will wait for the next figures what will come. And a pop-up parade of Sushiro Hoshina. Okay. I would have put the swords in his hand. Like that would have looked cooler than like his hands just close to taking them out. And I don't know, I don't like the face, I don't like the hair. Yeah, it's not really cool in my opinion. Could be way better. Then all of them get also Figmas. Figmas, Nandroids, and those look really cool. And also all of them get Nandroids. So this, yeah, looks really nice. And there you can see what I mean. She needs a bigger weapon. Like all of them. And also the other guy has the swords in his hand and not like in the pop-up parade. So yeah, they basically from how they have their weapons look way better than the pop-up parades. But I think I will go for scale figures if I get Kaiju number 8 figures, but I'm not sure yet if I want to. And then we go through all the Nandroids. And then we have Bochi the Rock scale figure, Nichika Ichiji. Okay, that's the drummer girl of Bochi the Rock, right? And it's a scale figure. I have to say, if this would be a pop-up parade, I would not have adopted it. I don't know. Doesn't look that good for me. Could be looking way better for a scale figure in my opinion. And we get Bochi the Rock Nandroid Hitori Goto attention seeking monster. There was one figure released of her as a monster, I remember, but it was sold out quite fast and it was also a bit expensive, I have to say, for such a figure. But this one is really cool. I think I will get her. I wonder if you can then put also the faces of the other Hitori Goto Nandroid on her, because she got even additional faces, right? So that would be really nice to use then for this one. So yeah, I think I will get this one. I really like it. It's cute, and I wanted to get some Bochi the Rock figures anyway. She's the perfect mascot for my bench shelf. Then, oh, okay, Bochi the Rock. Hitori Goto gets also a Nandroid doll. Yeah, fits. I think this will be a big hit because Bochi the Rock is really huge in Japan. Like when I was there in November, everywhere was Bochi the Rock merchandise. So yeah, it's really popular there, even more than here. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Ruby from Oshinoko. Yeah, she's cool. I think there is already a lot of scale figures of her which look better. But yeah, it's cool that you also have the possibility to get a Pop-Up Parade because they are not that expensive. So yeah, for that it looks nice. I mean, I think it's easy to make her skirt, so yeah, it's not too complex, but she's really nice. And we have Pop-Up Parade Aqua, so we get the whole cast. And yeah, also looks cool. It looks even a bit like there is, but I guess it's the light shading in his hair. No, I think there's a bit of shading in his hair. Looks quite nice. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Kana Arima, which is also quite cute. Yeah, but I think there's already but some scale figures which look better. But yeah, they don't look bad, I have to say. Then we have Nendoroid Memcho, so we get the cat girl from Oshinoko also as a Nendoroid. She's quite cute, I think she fits perfectly as a Nendoroid. Then Nendoroid Akane Kurokawa, so we get also the other girl as an Android. I think she would be better as a scale figure or a pop-up parade, but she also looks quite nice as a Nendoroid. And Oshinoko just has the best eyes ever. Like, every character in this anime has such beautiful eyes. Yeah. Ah, and there's the scale figure of Akane Kurokawa date style version. So yeah, she gets also scale figure. That's quite cool. I like it. Curious how this will turn out. Then we have a scale figure of Ruby in the date style version. So every character gets a date style version as well. I think I would prefer the dresses they have when they are on the stage, but yeah, of course, it's cool to have some options. And scale figure Kana Arima, also date style version. She's nice. Yeah, it's like a bit like the quintuplets, right? They also had like these date style versions, I remember, and they were really cool. Then there is the Q set Kana Arima, the genius child actor who licks baking soda version. Okay, I think this will be then really like her on the floor licking soda. Okay, I don't know. I mean, this can be misunderstood easily. I also don't know how this will look in the shelf if you have this figure crawling on the ground, licking the floor. But yeah, okay. And it's Q-set again, so this seems to be something new. Or I missed that. I don't know. I never heard about this. Then we have Huggy Goodsmile Eye. So they all get these Huggy Goodsmile figures. I guess they are small figures. I don't know how big those will be. And yeah, Aqua, Ruby, Kana, Akane, so they all get this. Then we have a scale figure from my Dress Up Darling. I think there's already a prize figure which looks exactly like that. Yeah, I think the base could be better. I think the face is quite okay-ish, but from this picture, also the seam line here at the top doesn't really look good. I don't know, like from this picture, and it's from Max Factory also. And Max Factory is normally doing quite good job, so I'm not sure. I want to see pictures, like real pictures of her. Then we have Nendoroid Marin Kitagawa's Slippery Girls full graphic t-shirt version. What the fuck is this? Did I miss some part in the anime or? So is this Marin and she has a shirt of her favorite cosplayer on? Is she wearing that? Okay, I'm really confused and I'm curious how this will look. And we get a Nendoroid Marin Kitagawa swimsuit version. Poof. I don't know if I need Marin in a swimsuit as a Nendoroid. I mean, this one figure where she's sitting on her bed in the swimsuit is, in my opinion, the best figure of Marin Kitagawa, even so I don't need figures in a swimsuit. But yeah. Oh, and Gojo gets an Nendoroid. Finally, some love also for the males. That's cool. That's nice. He deserves it. He's a cool character. And Pop-Up Parade Marin Kitagawa. Wow, I have to say, like if you compare this pop-up parade to the scale figure which was shown before, if this would be like really good colored, then this figure looks way better than the scale figure before, in my opinion. And we get an Nendoroid of Mai Sakurajima and the Bunny Girl. Wow, a Bunny Girl version. Wow, that this didn't exist yet. That's surprising. Okay, cool. No, makes totally sense. I think there will be a lot of people really interested in that. And yeah, even I like it. I was debating with me a lot to get the bunny suit version, the scale figure of Aniplex, I think it was, but in the end I didn't. And we get an android of Zero Two in the pilot suit. Okay, Zero Two now has three different androids, right? Like child version, the normal version, like in her code, and then now she gets a pilot suit version. I don't know if I need another Zero Two, and I have to say the face is quite lame for her having already so many figures. But let's see if she has some cool faces there and some cool stuff, perhaps. I wonder if they can kneel her down, like if she can be kneeling in this strange thing they when they drive in this strange mecha. Then we have Nendroid Genya Shinazugawa. Yeah, another character from Demon Slayer that gets an Nendroid. Not that surprising. I think there will be all characters of Demon Slayer at some point as an Nendroid available, so it's cool. Nendroid Sanimi Shinazugawa, another character from Demon Slayer that gets an Nendroid. Yep. Then we have scale figure Satoru Gojo Tokyo Jujutsu High School version. So I think this is from season 2, the beginning of season 2, where he was young and was on his way with Geto to save the vessel. Hmm, I don't know. I think you have to really do a lot to make a good Gojo figure now. There are so many good figures of Gojo. Like, could be really complicated to make a good figure. But if they, it looks a bit like if you look at the base, at the bottom, as if there will be also Geto done. So, and you can put them together. So that would be interesting then. But he's not that special, I have to say. Um, I don't know, could be also a pop-up parade, looking at it like that. Then we have a pop-up parade from Jotaro Kujo. So yeah, nice, cool. I didn't finish JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so but this one looks really nice, especially for a pop-up parade. This looks really cool. I like the floating coat. The pose is really nice, so yeah, it's a cool figure. And a pop-up parade from Dio. Uh, I think his suit is cool, but the face, in my opinion, doesn't really fit. It's not really right. But it's yeah, it's okay. Then we have a Figma from Yamada Asaemon Sagiri from Hell's Paradise. Yeah, we still get Hell's Paradise stuff, so that's quite cool. I really hope they announce the second season soon. I have to say, this looks a bit horrible, like the wrist here, the connection, I don't know, it looks a bit bad in my opinion, like her arm is broken or something. Or like it's made from wood. But perhaps it's just because she's not colored, so when she's colored, perhaps it looks better. But I also don't think it looks really like her. I don't know. Don't really like it. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Read L size from Banished from the Heroes Party. I guess that's some anime, perhaps some isekai, I don't know. But she also gets an L size pop-up parade again. I really wonder how they decide who gets an L size and who doesn't get an L size pop-up parade. Like there would have been so many characters where I would have expected that it's an L size pop-up parade, but it's not. But then those characters I never heard of get an L size. But perhaps it's just me. So then we have pop-up parade Ruti L size. So the same character again, but in her armor and also an L size. Okay. I guess somehow this anime is popular. I don't know why it gets two L size pop-up parades. Then we have Nandroid dolls for Shisato and Takina. I like Licorice Recoil a lot, but I'm not that much into Nendroid dolls, so not interested for me. But I think there's a lot of people who are really interested in these two. They are really popular, so yeah, makes sense. Then we have Plamatia Takina Inoue from Licorice Recoil. Ah, Plamatia, okay. From Mecha Smile. What is the difference between Plamatia and Figma? Is this like a cheaper version of Figma's now? Strange. Isn't there already a Figma of her? I am confused. And Shisato also gets that. It looks a bit like a cheaper version of Figma's. Or perhaps it's a new version of Figma's? I don't know what this is gonna be. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Mitsumi Iwakura from Skip and Loafer. I still have this anime on my list to watch. Yeah, I think the face is perfect. The arms look a bit weird in this one, I think. But yeah, it fits kind of the style of the anime. It's cool that they even get figures, to be honest. I think this anime was running really under the radar of a lot of people because everybody who watched it really loved it and was saying it's one of the best animes even of the year. But not that many people talked about it, I have to say. And even the male character gets a pop-up parade. We're getting there. We get more male characters. Nice. Then we have pop-up parade Kai Karuizawa from Classroom of the Elite. I thought this is from the Hokkaido Girls anime. Okay, yeah, I didn't watch Classroom of the Elite, but yeah, it's cool that we get a pop-up parade of her. But I don't really know if she's really dressed like that normally. I think they all wear stuff in the classroom, right, the whole time. But yeah, she looks nice. Then we have a scale figure of Kai Karuizawa, kimono version from Classroom of the Elite. Okay, since they don't wear only school uniforms, also kimonos. Yeah, nice. I'm not really connected to it. Looks quite okayish. Really depends on how she looks colored. And we have an android of Magia Baiser, I guess. It's French. Gushing over magical girls. Yeah, this is the hentai which is running in the anime season, and I don't know. I don't know if it's an hentai, perhaps it's an ecchi, but I know it's about magical girls, and she's the bad guy, and she's basically torturing the magical girls in some weird ways. So yeah, I'm surprised she gets an android, but I think this one will be really popular because there is a lot of fans of this series, I think. And she also gets an L-size pop-up parade. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, looks cool, but I will not get those. Then we get from Undead Unluck an android of Andy. Yeah, it's cool, but shouldn't he be... Oh, perhaps there's a naked body also added to this one. I don't know. Let's see, I'm really curious what he will have as additional parts, because in the anime he can basically lose his wrist and his foot, his arms, and so on, and still survives, right? So I think you could do more than what you see here. Then we have Plamax Llama from Max Factory. Okay, we had Plamatia now. Now we have Plamax. I think we had this before. I don't know. What is this? Cheaper pop-up parades? Like, she looks really, really bad in my opinion. I'm sorry, but her body is completely glossy, and the uniform and her hair, doesn't she normally have like also strands in her hair? Yeah, okay, here you see it. She has different colors in her hair. I really hope this is not the final colors of this figure. If it is, ooh, I don't know. I would not buy that. At least not pre-order it. Then there will be also a Nendroid of Lam. There is no Nendroid of Lam yet? Perhaps a Nendroid of Lam in the school uniform. I don't know. Then there will be a Fairy Tail pop-up parade of Lucy. Natsu costume version L size. Okay, that's kind of spicy. But yeah, that's what Fairy Tail is from time to time, right? Yeah, I think. There is a lot of people who will like that. I didn't watch Fairy Tail, I'm not into Fairy Tail, so I won't get it, but I can get the appeal of this figure. And it's an L size. Then we have the Nandroid doll Edward Elric. Ooh, okay, that's really cool. I have the Nandroid of him. I think he really fits as an Nandroid doll. Ooh, that even makes me interested in it. But then they also have to make an Android doll of Alphonse, like really huge and like a robot. That would be cool. Then perhaps I would buy it. Let's see, but I don't think we will get an Android doll of Alphonse. Then there is an Android of Winry Rockbell. Wow, she didn't have an Android. Awesome. From Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as well. Yeah, kind of the love interest, but I think she's one of the best female characters in all animes. Like she's really a cool character and not like the damsel in distress female character. So she's a really cool character. Then we have Nandroid Edward Eric final episode version. So he's basically, I think, wearing the dress of his father, right? Or did he wear this in the end? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Ah, completely in the end when they left. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I like his normal uniform way more. So, not for me. And an Android Alphonse Elric final episode version. I mean, okay, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is like some time ago, but this is like heavy spoilers for Full Metal Alchemist. So I will perhaps mark this in my video because that's a bit too spoiler in my opinion. Good, then we have the Nandroid Os Vesalius from Pandora Hearts. No idea who he is, so I will skip this one. Another Nandroid Xerxes Break, also from Pandora Hearts. I guess it's some game, I don't know. Then Nandroid Subaru Sumeragi from Tokyo Babylon. Is it an idol group? Is it an anime? Is it a game? I have no idea. He looks like a bit like Michael Jackson, in my opinion. At least the outfit you could definitely use for a Michael Jackson Nandroid. Then we have Nandroid Yue from Card Captor Sakura Clear Card. So it's not Sakura. I only know Sakura from Card Captor Sakura. I didn't know there's other characters in this anime, to be honest. But yeah, looks cool. And those wings are really awesome. Then we have an Android doll Sakura Kinomoto Tomoeda Junior High School uniform version. Yes, makes sense to have a Card Captor Sakura Nandroid doll. Totally makes sense. They really make some smart decisions with this Nandroid dolls. That's for sure a big seller. Then we have from Black Cat Nandroid Train Heartnet. I know this is an anime, but I didn't watch it yet and it's just an announcement, so let's see. Then we have Plamatea Guts Berserker Armor version. I don't get it. Huh? This is basically... This is close to the same as the Pop-Up Parade L Guts, but the Pop-Up Parade L Guts looks better. Ah, I think this is the Figma stuff again, like this new Figmas. It's kind of cool that he can sit like this. I think you could not do this with normal Figmas, that you can bend their knees like that. So that's quite nice. So it's basically a Figma of Guts, where we also have already a lot. But perhaps this is then a new Figma version. Interesting. Yeah, then it looks quite cool, I have to say. I mean, I even compared it to a not action figure, right? So yeah, looks nice. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Holo 2024 version. I don't see what's the difference to the one they released before. Perhaps her face. I think their face was a bit different, but to be honest, looks close to the same as the Pop-Up Parade they released before, which was a really good Pop-Up Parade, by the way. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Anya Forger on an outing version. I wonder how big this one will be, but she looks better than the last Pop-Up Parade of her, so yeah. And it's also not her normal outfit she's wearing, so kind of some bit special. But yeah, I think she will be really small, so if she's expensive, I would not get her. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Shutan from Kawaikute Gomen from Kokuhaku Jiku Linkai series Kawaikute Gomen. I have no idea what this is. Um, she looks cute, but I don't know. She's wearing the same dress as the last female figures I saw where I said they look cute, so yeah. Then we get an Android or Shokukomi ponytail version. She's nice. I like her. I have the previous Kokomi already as an Android, so I won't get this one. I also don't really see what will be the big difference. I'm curious what will be the faceplates though, but yeah. Ah, of course she has ponytails. Ponytail version, makes sense. I have to say, like, cut one of the ponytails and it would be the other version again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see a big difference with the ponytail, but okay. Perhaps it's just me. Then My Hero Academia Nandroid Shoto Aizawa. Yeah, nice. One of the best characters in My Hero Academia. At least I like him really as a character, but I will not get an Android of him. Then Nandroid Lady Nagant, or Nagant, I don't know how her name was. Yeah, I wonder if she can also change her arm into a weapon, like she did in the anime. Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't look that good in my opinion. Could be at least looking better, but let's see what are the other faceplates. Then Nandroid Nana Osaki from Nana. Wow, Nana is getting so much love right now. I mean, there were those two scale figures just released, right? And before, I think there was close to nothing of it. So, yeah, it's cool. I'm happy for the people who like it. Then Ponomichi Nandroid Nashiko Jipensha. I have no idea who this is. I don't know where it comes from. It looks completely boring in my opinion. The eyes looks quite okayish. And we get from Tales of Wedding Rings pop-up parade Hime L size. Yeah, I know I think they know their target audience. I watched this anime like 3 episodes, but it's so trashy and bad. Like the animation is so bad and also the characters, but it's trashy. So if you like trashy stuff, I can recommend it. And it's also a lot quite edgy, but also not that much. So yeah, but the characters are. So yeah, this figure fits perfectly to this anime. I won't get it. I'm surprised it gets the figure. But yeah, she fits. She looks quite good, I have to say. Then we get from the Apothecary Diaries a scale figure of Mao Mao. Wow, okay. That's cool. I mean, it's a really cool anime. And Mao Mao is a really cool character that looks really, really cute and really awesome. And she's also a really cool female character. So I'm curious, like, she's sitting on something, but we don't see where or what. So yeah, I'm curious how this one will look when it's final. It's also by Goodsmile company, so yeah, looks nice. Then we have the Eminence in Shadow pop-up parade Alpha L size and Beta L size. Um, I didn't watch the Eminence in Shadow. I know the right one has already some scale figure announced, so yeah, pop-up parades fit to them. Perhaps I will watch the anime at some point. But yeah. Then the Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil, Nandroid Lily Amane. I don't know. I mean, the weapon is cool. But other than that, I think the face could be crazier if this should be looking like a crazy character. But yeah. The quintessential quintuplets Nandroid Yotsuba Nakano wedding dress version. I think there will be now 4 next ones coming of the quintuplets. Yeah, it's a wedding dress figure of the quintuplets. Quintuplets have so many figures already, so who's interested in it? Looks okay in my opinion. The Rising of Shield Hero Season 3 Nandroid Spare Hero. Okay, so there's different weapon heroes. Is there also sword hero and I don't know, gun hero? Yeah. Looks okay. Nice armor, but nothing special in my opinion. The Witch and the Beast Nandroid of Gudo. Okay, I like this anime quite a lot. I want to see the other faceplates because she has some really cool faces in the anime. She reminds me a bit of Zero Two, I have to say, from the character. Um, just that Zero Two is a bit more lovely and alluring than her. But yeah, I mean, look at this face. Like just at the face, that could be basically Zero Two right now from how this figure looks. But yeah, I'm curious how she will look like. What will be there additional? Then we have Puella Magi Madoka Magic Side Story Magica Side Story Magia Record Pop-Up Parade of Homura Akemi. Yeah, I mean this series has already so many figures, but it's cool. It's Homura with a gun in her hand. I think there's not that many figures like that. I know there's a scale figure with that. She looks really cool. I like it. I like it. If I would get Madoka Magica figures, this would be definitely something I would consider. Then we have Konosuba Sekai ni, Konosuba Pop-Up Parade with L size. Yeah, Konosuba gets more love. I'm happy. But it's L size? Was there the other Konosuba figures? Was there any L size figure? Or is she so much bigger than the other characters? Hmm. Oh, it's from season 3 also. Okay. Interesting. And then To Love Ru Darkness Nandroid Golden Darkness 2.0. I think there's so many To Love Ru figures. I have to say this one doesn't look that special for me. Then character vocal series Hatsune Miku Figma's no Miku Winter Delicacy version. I'm surprised. I don't think that Figma is exactly the market that people who like Miku figures are in, I have to say. I mean, there's some Miku Figmas. Don't want to say anything against that. But yeah, she looks nice. But I'm sure if they would make a scale figure of her, this would be way more popular than a Figma. Next one is character vocal series 01 Hatsune Miku scale figure Sakura Miku Hanami outfit. I think this was teased like 2 days ago. Yeah, looks cool. Um, I like her skirt a bit. It looks all a bit like it's made out of paper. I don't know, like a bit like sharper at the edges. Her hair, like twisting in her hair, looks really cool. Quite dynamic pose. Also looks really like the wind is floating through her hair. Yeah, she's nice. I like it, but I have already my Miku figures. I don't need more Miku figures. But yeah, she's really cool. Nendroid Hatsune Miku version 3. Okay, I don't get the difference between those Hatsune Miku Nendroids anymore. For me, every time I see a Hatsune Miku Nendroid, especially in her normal outfit, it just looks to me the same. So, if you would tell me this is a re-release, I would also say, hey, cool. I have no idea, but it's version 3. I guess there is some nuances in her outfit that changed, so there will be people who like it. Then we have Nandroid doll Kigurumi Pyjamas Rabbit Yukine Hatsune Miku. Okay, this is really cute. This is damn cute. Yeah, this is really cool. I think this outfit will also fit to a lot of other Nandroid dolls. I already can see a lot of people who are happy about this figure and will buy it just to use the suit for some other figure also. And I think the winter or ice Miku is also quite popular, so yeah, looks nice. Next one is character vocal series 02 Kagamine Rinland Pop-Up Parade Bring It On version L size. So I guess this is a Vocaloid? Yeah, I think this is a Vocaloid. Yeah, it's cool. Another Vocaloid that gets a figure. I think there isn't every character besides Miku that gets a figure is good because Miku has so many figures compared to all other Vocaloids that I think every figure from another Vocaloid will be really appreciated. So yeah, looks good. And it's an L size again. They made more L size this time. And there's another one, Vocaloid Kagamine Len Bring It On version L size. And then we have Hatsune Miku GT Project Scale Figure Racing Miku 2023 15th Anniversary version. Okay, this figure is for sure made by the guy who is making all those Ryza figures, right? She looks completely like that. I think there was already a figure released of her some time ago. Like some time ago, I think 4 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, she looks cool. I like this small tooth there, and this is kind of the signature thing. And of course, she's thick. So yeah, thickness is also a signature of this guy. Then we have Hatsune Miku GT Project Nandroid Racing Miku 2024 version. If you would have told me that's a Mona from Genshin, I could also have accepted that. So yeah, I think the hat is really cool. Like how the ponytails go through it, that's really nice. That's quite cool idea. I think I would just get her because of the hat. Then we have Hatsune Miku GT Project Plamatia Racing Miku 2023 version. Again, this Plamatia. Um, yeah, so it's kind of like a Figma again. I really have to see are they bigger than Figmas or what is the difference between Plamatia and Figmas? I will Google that and let you know at the end of the video. Then we have the Pop-Up Parade Racing Miku 2023 version Hatsune Miku GT project. I have to say, not special for me. I don't know, there are so many Miku figures, you have to do more than that to make me interested in a Miku figure. Then we have the Nendoroid Surprise Piapro characters, and we basically have all the Vocaloids. So there will be small figures of all the Vocaloids, I assume. Then we have the Nendoroid Prize A Sakura Miku 2024 version. I know Sakura Miku is quite popular. I have to say I don't need more Miku figures. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I'm surprised she doesn't have a figure already. But perhaps it's the 2024 version, so perhaps she also has one already. And another Sakura Miku version sailor outfit, prize B. I don't know what prize means, like if you can win her or something. And Nendoroid Sakura Miku sailor outfit version in another color. Then we have Pop-Up Parade Zundamon from Tohoku Zunko or the Zundamon project. I have no idea. VTuber? I don't know. Then we have Nandroid Shy Lily. Shy Lily. I guess that's a VTuber. Yeah, I'm not too much into VTubers. Like I know some, but this doesn't tell me anything. The hat is cool again. I would just get her because of the hat. And the tools are also quite nice. And her eyes. The body is a bit, I don't know. Then we have 96 Neko Nendroid 96 Neko. I guess it's a singer? I mean, he has a microphone, so I don't know. Then we have Shigure Ui Nendoroid Shigure Ui standard outfit version. I think that's the girl that has this cool figure which is sitting on a table in the classroom, which is really, really nice. But is she also a VTuber? Perhaps. I'm not sure. Then we have Hololive production Figma Ninomai Inanis. Yeah, this is Hololive, of course. This is a VTuber, so we get another Figma of a VTuber. Surprised it's not a Plamatia. And we have Pop-Up Parade Amane Kanata, also from Hololive. Yeah, quite cool design. This one they should have made a Pop-Up Parade L. Like there's so much details that you can do like more if you make it a Pop-Up Parade L, but this one is a Pop-Up Parade. Then we have Nendoroid Takane Lui, also from Hololive. Never seen this character before. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's for the fans of her, so I cannot say much then looks nice, looks bad. Um, we have Nendoroid Kazama Irua. She looks a bit like the cat girl from Genshin, I have to say. Like the face could be completely that girl. Um, yeah, quite nice. Then we have Mochiyama Kingyo Mamehinata. I have no idea. I also don't know if this is a Figma or if this is an Nandroid doll. Looks a bit like both. I don't know. But interesting design, definitely. Then we have Blue Archive Pop-Up Parade Hibiki. So now Blue Archive also gets Pop-Up Parade figures. I think there was none yet. Yeah, I mean Blue Archive becomes more and more popular. I really want to check out the game. Blue Archive Pop-Up Parade Kotori cheerleader version. Yeah, not too special in my opinion. But it's smart to make a cheerleader version and they don't have to sculpt hands. Then we have Blue Archive Nandroid Mika Misono. I like the gloriole on her head. And I don't know, she has a weapon? Yeah, of course, all Blue Archive characters have weapons, right? Um, yeah, I think when she is colored, she could look quite nice. Then we have Blue Archive Nandroid Noah Ushio. Boof, I don't know. Not that special in my opinion. Then we will get an Android of Kazusa Kiyoyama from Blue Archive. Oh, she looks nice. If there would be a scale figure of her, I would be interested. And we get an Android of Nonomi Isayoi. Yeah, looks quite nice. The weapon looks completely out of place with this character, but perhaps that's the charm. Then we get another Nandroid of Blue Archive, Serika Kurosawa. And yeah, looks also quite cool. And it's a girl in a school uniform, which looks at you a bit annoyed. So yeah. And now we get to the Blue Archive scale figures by Goodsmile Company. Okay, we get a scale figure of Yuka. And it looks to me like a Blue Archive character. The chair? I don't know, the chair looks for me more interesting. Like how. Yeah, okay, I don't think. I thought first this is like real coat or clothing and not like plastic, but no, it seems like. Yeah, it's nice, but I think there can be better figures of her. Then we have Blue Archive scale figure Mika. I think that's the one where I said as an android when she's colored, I'm curious how she looks. I have to say here I'm also curious how she looks, but I really like those figures with cool bases and floating in the air. I hope she doesn't need support rods because she seems quite heavy for what she's sitting on. Then we have Blue Archive scale figure Miyako in a swimsuit. In black and white, this swimsuit is not really seeable. So yeah, let's see. Where will the swimsuit start and end here? Ah yeah, here, okay. Yeah, let's see. Looks okay. Then there will be a scale figure of Ichika. She looks quite happy. And her outfit looks a bit like Ryuko's from Kill la Kill. So I'm already biased. There will be a non-image scale figure of Yuka in the gymnastics uniform. Perhaps it was too hot for the page and couldn't handle it. So then there will a Blue Archive Figma of Mika Misono. Okay, she gets a lot of love. So she gets a scale figure, an android, and a Figma. Then from Blue Archive also there will be a Figma of Yuka Hayase. I think Blue Archive characters make sense as scale figures as they have weapons and so on. Can do for sure some cool stuff. And then there will be a Plamatea of another Blue Archive character of Toki, where I'm wondering like how do they decide now who gets Plamatea and who gets a Figma and what is the difference? And there will be an android of Aruriku Hajima. I think there was a scale figure announced at some point. Perhaps we will see that. And there will be a scale figure of Miyu swimsuit version from Blue Archive. I don't know. She looks for me quite young, and everything she's wearing is telling me she's quite young. Ah, wait, isn't this the girl that is in the garbage bin, like falling? That where this figure of her? Yeah, okay, so perhaps she's a lolly character. Yeah, I don't know if you need a swimsuit figure of this character, but it's quite cute at least. Then there is a scale figure of Hina of Blue Archive. Talking about lolly characters. Okay, she has some quite cool details, I have to say, but I don't like the swimsuit at all, I have to say. Then there will be a scale figure of Cheshire of Dating Summer of Azurlane. So we get some Goodsmile Azurlane figures again. I wonder how much of this figure will be like in here, like what will be in here? What will be part of this scale figure? Will she be just sitting on something, or will we get also the sea? Oh, there will be an android of Formidable from Azulane. I really liked her scale figure. If she wouldn't be so expensive, I most likely would have bought that. Then there will be a scale figure from Shimakaze Clumsy Moon Rabbit from Azulane. Okay, that looks really, really cute. That looks really, really cute. And there will be a scale figure of Asanagi lulled by rough seas from Azulane. Mm, yeah, I think this is the two-loot Azulane side for me. Also here I'm wondering how much will be part of this figure again. And there will be a scale figure of PA15 cow bikini version of Girls Frontline. I really like this character. It looks a bit strange with the cow ears, to be honest. She doesn't have cow ears normally, right? It's because of the cow version. So I have to say the design is quite nice. Then we have Goddess of Victory Nike scale figure volume. Um, is she she has a microphone? I don't really get what is happening here. Okay, so there is a microphone stand behind her, and she has in her left hand a microphone, and on the bottom there is a weapon. So is she some like streamer in this in Nike? I don't know. Looks quite cool. I have to say, a lot of details. The ripped leggings. I don't know. On the one hand side, they look cool. On the other hand side, I'm not really sure. I think really need to see better pictures of her. But there is a lot of details and a lot of stuff on her, so looks like a nice figure. Also, the base is really cool, in my opinion. Then we have Goddess of Victory Nike scale figure Guren. Yeah, I like those ninja girls. I really want to see that one colored. I cannot say too much about it like this, but it looks like it has a lot of details and will look awesome when it's colored. Then we have Goddess of Victory Nike scale figure Rapi Classic Vacation version. So it's called Classic Vacation version, so it's not a swimsuit, it's a classic vacation version. But yeah, let's see. Then we have Goddess of Victory Nike scale figure Ani Sparkling Summer. Why you don't just call it swimsuit version? But okay. This one looks like you would have a great party with her. We have Fate Grand Order scale figure Rula Melusine. Um, looks quite nice, I have to say. The wings are somehow interesting, I don't know why. But I don't really get what is going on here. Like, is she wearing a mask or what is flying there behind her? I don't know. Then we have Fate Grand Order scale figure Foreigner Young Guifei event attire version. Yeah, she looks cool. I like her. She looks like she's on her journey going somewhere. I don't really get what she has in the back. Like, it's not a guitar case, for sure. That would look different. I don't know what she has in the back. Looks a bit like a huge fan or something. I don't know. Yeah, the back is really strange. And what are these small flying creatures? I hope they put those also around her. So yeah, I'm curious how this will look. Then we have Fate Grand Order, Harmonia Bloom, Pretender, Oberon costume set, Fresh Summer Prince. So I guess it's a male character as he's Prince. So we get a summer figure from a male character. Yeah, goes in different direction finally. And then we have Plamatia, Shielder, Mashkirielite, also from Fate Grand Order. So I guess this will be a Figma or Plamatia. Then we have Fate Grand Order, Nandroid Doll, Saber, Altria, Pendragon. She doesn't have a Nandroid doll yet? Okay, I mean, yeah, she's one of the most popular Fate characters, so yeah, it makes sense that she gets an Nandroid doll. I have to say it looks a bit bland. I think you could do a bit more with her suit, put a bit more details on it, even so. But yeah, it's cool. Then Fate Grand Order Nandroid Archer Baoban Sith. I don't know. Not that special for me. Looks the same than a lot of characters I saw as Nandroids so far. Then Fate Grand Order Nandroid Assessing Karma. Um, yeah, let's see how she looks in the final, but the outfit is a bit weird for an Nandroid, I would say. Then we get a Nandroid Saber from Fate Samurai Remnant. Okay, so I guess it's the Saber class. I don't know what his name is though. Then we get Nandroids of the Idolmaster Shiny Colors. Of Hinana Ichikawa, Toru Asakura, Madoka Higuchi, and Koito Fukumaru. Yeah, I don't have any connection to Idolmasters. The one here, the one in the middle on the right, would be my favorite one, I'd say. And the middle left also. They look quite cute, so yeah, fit as an android. Then we get from Uma Musume a scale figure of Pretty Derby Biwa Hayahide. I have to say for Uma Musume, she's like a pretty mature character looking. Like she could be the teacher of all the other figures I saw so far of Uma Musume. Um, yeah, I have to see her colored. It doesn't look that special looking at it without color at least. Then we also get from Uma Musume a Nandroid of Nice Nature. Not special at all in my opinion. We get from Uma Musume also a Nandroid of Matikane Tannhauser. Of Matikane Tannhauser. Okay. Interesting name. Yeah, she's cute. I think the head is also cool, where her ear is just going through. Yeah, I think that's a nice figure, nice Nandroid. But I don't have any connection to Uma Musume. Then the next one is Nandroid Kita-san Black. Also a bit blonde again, I have to say, compared to the one before. And the Nandroid of Satono Diamond. A bit better, in my opinion. Could be colored quite nice. And we get a scale figure of Nice Nature as a cheerleader from Fat Company. And we get a Nandroid of Neo Traveler from Dungeon Fighter Online. I thought we still had Uma Musume. So this is not ears, but a ribbon? I don't know. So I don't know what Dungeon Fighter Online is, but I guess it is a game. Looks quite cool. I like the glasses. Then we get from Punishing Grey Raven. Oh, okay. A scale figure of Bambinata Rudy. So Punishing Grey Raven is a gacha game. I I was playing it for 1 or 2 hours, but it didn't keep me playing, so I stopped. I don't know this character. I also would not know that it's from Punishing Grey Raven, I have to say. Um, but yeah, it's cool that we get figures from Punishing Grey Raven. I think there's people interested in that. Then we get from Princess Connect Redives a scale figure of Yui in her ceremonial outfit. Well, I have to say the base is really, really bad, in my opinion. I mean, it has to be most likely that big so it can hold the figure there in place, but I don't know. It doesn't really look good, in my opinion. The figure itself looks okay. Then we get from Sumiko Kugarashi an android of Tsukage and Nisetsumuri. If my wife wouldn't be sleeping, I would now bring our plush animal of him here. So yeah, this is perhaps something I could surprise my wife with if she doesn't watch this video. So yeah, that's cool. I like it. I mean, it's not the most special character, but it's cool that we get him as an android. Then we get from Sumiko Kugarashi Nandroid dolls Kigurumi Pyjamas. So it's basically the suits, which are looking like the characters. Quite nice. Yeah, the cat we also have as a plush animal here somewhere. Yeah, it's cute. Then we get from the Master of Diabolism scale figure of Wei Wuxiang and Lang Wangxi, Pledge of the Peony version. Oh my god, you really want to make all the fans of this series poor. Like, there is so many awesome scale figures of this series, and I know a lot of people who I follow on Instagram and who I have friends with in Instagram really love these characters. I never watched the series, but they have so many cool figures. But every figure also has like a really huge base, has both characters, a lot of effects and so on. So this will be expensive again, I'm quite sure. And yeah, I'm quite happy I don't collect this series because I would have to get this and this is fucking expensive for sure. Then they also get Nandroid dolls. There's an Nandroid doll outfit set for Wei Wuxiang in Year of the Dragon version and Lang Wangji. I think they have already Nandroid dolls, right? So yeah, I think they have a big fan base. So next one is from Uran High School Host Club, an android of Hikaru Hitashin and of Kaoru Hitashin. Yeah, I think Uran High School Host Club is a really old series, right? So it's cool that they get some love now. Um, I mean, in the anime, the characters in general don't look that special, so I think it fits how the Nandroids look, but I would say like this is like typical anime male character Nandroid, in my opinion. But yeah, it's cool that they get some Nandroids. Then, from A Sign of Affection, we get Nandroid Itsuomi Nagi. I think his lips are not thick enough for an android of him. No, I don't know. I watched the anime and yeah, it didn't really. I don't know. Everybody was saying it's so good, but the characters just didn't get me, so I'm not interested in it. And I think especially the main character is quite boring. So yeah. Then from Amnesia we get an android of Ukiyo. I don't know where this one comes from. Could be a character from ReZero. But yeah. Then we get from Blue Lock, from Orange Rouge, Hagi, Goodsmile, Isagi, Yoichi, Bachira, Meguro, Chigiri, and Nagi. Yeah, I guess they are like these small characters, small figures. So yeah, it's nice. Blue Lock is also crazy popular in Japan. There's so much stuff of Blue Lock. Then we get from Orange Rouge, from Buchigiri, an android of Arajin Tomoshibi. This is a currently running anime. Surprised they already get Nandroids. I don't even think it's that popular, but okay, interesting. Then also from Buchigiri we get an android of Matakara Asamina. Yeah. Then, nice, we get from Orange Rouge, from Durarara, an android of Isaya Urihara. So yeah, I really like Durarara, so it's cool that we get an android. of this character. I'm surprised there was not one before, because they were quite popular also, I think, the male characters of this anime. So yeah, it's cool. Really like it. I don't think I will get it, so. Then we also get an android of Shizuo Haibajima. I think he's the most popular male character in Durarara, so it just makes sense to have an android of him, and I have to say, he looks badass. So yeah, he's cool. The glasses are awesome, and that he has the sign in his hand is really nice. I like him. That's cool. And there is also from Paradox Live Nenroids of Shisei Kuzuryu and Harumi Shingo. And it could be the same characters from Durarara before. Look really close. He just needs glasses. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but happy for the people who know. Then we get from the Birth of Kitaru, Mystery of Gegege, an Nenroid of Kitaru's father. He doesn't look like a father, I have to say. At least not a father I want to have. Then we get from the Birth of Kitaru, Mystery of Gegege, an android of Misuki. Perhaps that could be rather the father, I would say. But yeah, I don't know the series. Then we get from Mononoke, an android of Medicine Seller. So yeah, no, this guy is really popular. I think there was a Kotobukiya figure which was re-released and was in the aftermarket before crazy expensive. So yeah, I have to still watch Mononoke. It's on my list, but yeah, it's really cool. I'm really curious how this one will look colored, because he has a lot of colors in his hair and his outfit, right? Then we get from Beastars an android of Legoshi. Sorry, I get the air always. Then we get from Beastars an android of Legoshi. I don't know if Beastars is something fitting for Nandroids, I have to say. I really love Beastars, I really love the anime. And no, I'm not a furry, this anime is just really good. Um, but I don't think they fit as Nandroids. Then from Bungo Stray Dogs we get an android of Osamu Dazai, 15-year-old virgin. Yeah, Bungo Stray Dogs is really popular. I didn't watch it yet also. But yeah, looks cool. The code, the floating code is really nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. And we get also an android of Chuya Nakahara, 15-year-old version. I have to say both, even though they are androids, don't look like they are 15 years old, but they look like they've seen some stuff. And then we get from Bungo Stray Dogs, this Q-set stuff again. A Q-set of Osamu Dazai and Chuya Nakahara 15-year-old versions. So yeah, this is again these new kind of nandroids which have a base and a bit more dynamic. But I guess you can't move them and change their faces. Yeah, it's cool. It's cute. I mean, if this is the same price as one nandroid, I would rather get that one. Then we get from Jaws an android of Jaws. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, I mean, I love movies, so I love Jaws. Jaws is cool. What this? I mean, you can do this yourself. I really want to see if there is face plates and so on, but it's really cool that they put like the movie cover basically and put the poster in the back. So without the poster, this figure would be completely weird, if it's not already. So yeah, I'm curious. I want to see how this looks in the end. But the water where the shark comes out, you could have put a bit more effort in it. This should not be more than €5 in my opinion, or $5. Okay, then we have from Data Life 5 an android of Kurumi Tokisaki's school uniform. How many? I mean, Kurumi has so many figures that she doesn't have an android in her school uniform surprises me. So yeah, makes sense. I'm curious how this will look colored. But most likely will look like a school uniform, so also not that special. Then we have from Data Life also from Toka school uniform version. I by the way watched this anime, so yeah, I like the characters, but nah, I don't know, why do you need a school uniform version if they have such cool outfits already? Then we get from Date Alive also an android of Mukuro Hoshimiya in the school uniform. Eh? Okay, that's the weirdest school uniform I've ever seen. I don't think this is a school uniform version, to be honest. Perhaps there is a mistake. If not, let's put all the let's have those school uniforms in the future. I'm curious how long this would survive. Then we get from Goodsmile Company a scale figure of Rika Takarada from Gridman, and it's a wall figure. So first thing is her legs are not as thick as they normally are, I would say. But she looks cute, but also not like too many details on her. I mean, what she's wearing is not that special. But what I don't get is where is she hanging on? Like, how does this work? And why is it a wall figure? Like, do you hang her on the wall? Hmm. Okay, I'm curious. Then we get from Rain, from Gridman, also a scale figure of Rika, Dreamy Divas version. Yeah, it's cool. Way more thick. Like, look at these legs and look at these legs. You would not even say that's the same character, right? Um, yeah, it's cool. But to be honest, I have the Goodsmile Company Rika figure where she's floating in the air with all the stuff under her. I don't need any other Rika figure ever, I think. But we also get Akane figure from Gridman, scale figure, also in this cool outfit. I also have Akane from Goodsmile Company, where she's like floating in the air with her headsets and all the stuff around her, which is really cool. I really like the outfit though. It's really nice. I like it a bit more than the one from Rika, but Rika is also really cool. If I wouldn't have figures of them already, I would most likely buy those. And then we also get a scale figure of Yume Minami from the Dreamy Divas. I didn't watch, what was it, SSS Dinosaur, I think, where she was part of, and I also didn't watch the movie yet. So I don't know her that well. I think her scale figures, which were released so far, are not that awesome. So it's quite cool. This figure looks quite nice. I like the design. Looks really interesting. I also wonder if they will make the jacket see-through. Then we get from Gridman Universe a Hyper Body Rika Takarada Grid Tector version. Hä? Okay, so we have another thing that looks like a Figma but is not a Figma, apparently. But it's a Hyper Body version. I don't get what Goodsmile is doing here. Then we get from Mecha Smile, from Bang Brave, Bang Bravern. Ah, yeah, that's an anime which is running right now, right? DX Bravern. I guess it's some Mecha Figma thingy. It's not even saying anything about it, but yeah. It seems to be a cool anime. At least Gigak was saying it's quite nice, so yeah. Who likes it? And he also gets a Modroid, so where you can build it yourself, I think. Yeah. Then we have a Modroid of M2 Exceed Rhino, also from Bang Brave, Bang Bravern. I like this one more. It's quite cool, in my opinion, but I don't have. Like, you really need a really, really special mecha that I buy a mecha figure. And we also have an Android of this. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I think it looks a bit like the Transformers Nandroids, which are already existing. Then we have from Rosen Maiden. Never heard of that. An Nandroid of Canadia. She's cute. She's cute. I can see her on a flower field running, like they could make the base, like a flower field, would be cool. And we get an Android doll of Shinku, also from Rosen Maiden. I don't know what this is, perhaps a game? And we get a pop-up parade of Taiga from Toradora. Yeah, I have the bunny from Freeing, the one which was released before they released the Tiger version and fucked up everybody who bought this version, which I have. But I have to say, I kind of like it now, so I would not exchange it to the Tiger version. I really like it, even so the Tiger version, of course, is more special. But yeah, it's cool that she gets a pop-up parade. I think she has so many figures though. But yeah, at least a cheaper figure than also. Then we get from Yowamushi Pedal an Android of Light Sakamichi Onoda. That's the bicycle anime, right? Yeah, I think it would be cool if you would come with a bicycle. Like a bicycle for Nandroids, I would buy, just to use it for other Nandroids. Then we have from Yowamushi Pedal also an Android of Light Yusuke Makishima. I don't know if this guy is also riding a bicycle. Then we get from Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex a pop-up parade of Motoko Kusanagi in L size. Okay, this is cool because it's an L size pop-up parade. And yeah, let's see how she turns out. But I think a cool Ghost in the Shell scale figure would be really awesome. And I don't mean like scale figure, but L size figure. Because I think there was not that many yet. And most of them were not really good. So let's see. Definitely the people who like butts definitely will be appreciating this figure. Then we have also an Android of her, which looks okay. I think you have to have those colored because she has like this purple suit and the jacket, so it will look better colored. Then we have from Inu Xboku SS an Android of Ririshio Shirakin. Hui! I don't know what this is. It's just a name for me. I cannot say anything. And we also get Soshi Mikitsukami of that series. Then we get from Kaji an Android of Kaji Ito. I know this is one of the really popular animes, or like the animes everybody's saying is one of the really good animes. I have it on my list. I didn't watch it yet. I say this way too often in this video. But I think that's cool because he's not looking like a typical Android character. And I think they got him pretty well. Then we have from a certain scientific railgun T a scale figure of Mikoto Misaka. So they are separate figures, okay? Yeah, I think you need both, that they look good. Even so, I have to say they could work alone as well, but together they will look way better. I'm already afraid of the base. Like if they are just like, then you can bring them also without a base if it's just like this bland base. And they sit on something, so I don't know, they could do something better with the base. But I really like the hair of the girl on the right. And yeah, this is the other one. Yeah, they are cute, but I think they really need a good base. Like diorama creators, this is something for you. Building a base for these figures if they don't come with one. Then we get from Goodsmile Company, from No Game No Life, an Android of Isuna. I'm surprised she doesn't have an Android yet. Totally need it. Then from Noragami we get an Android of Yato. Wow, Noragami, okay. So from time to time they put out old stuff. I didn't watch Noragami, but I think this character is quite popular and yeah, makes sense to make an Android of him. I'm surprised there was not one yet. From Shihaya Furu 3 we get an Android of Shihaya Ayase. Doesn't tell me anything. From One Punch Man, ooh, okay, we get an Android of Blizzard of Hell. I want a scale figure of her and of her sister, not an Android, but I have to say the Android looks perfect, like 100% her. I would, if you showed this to me, even uncolored, I would realize that's her. Then we get from Jormungand an android of Coco Hekmatia. Whoa, this name. Phew, I don't know, the code is quite nice, but she's not looking that special in my opinion. From Kamisama Kiss we get an android of Tomoe. Oh, this is really popular with some girls, so I think this character will be popular as an android. Then from King's Proposal we get a scale figure of Saika Kuosaki. Looks really cool. It's from Goodsmile company. I would be really afraid that this one will lean at some point though. Also, they don't show you the base, like how high up is she? Whew, I don't know, it's quite ambitious this figure, so I'm curious how it will look in the end. Like, there could be a lot of cool colors in this figure. I don't know the character. I'm curious how the base looks. So yeah, let's see. Then from Maid-sama we get an android of Takumi Usui. Okay, it's also a really old anime. But I have to say, this is like a typical anime male character again. It could be exactly the same cross that we saw before. From the Monogata series, we get a scale figure of Hitagi Senjugahara. I have the Senjugahara figure with the scissors and so on flying around her, which is one of my favorite figures. So I don't need an additional one. I think they exactly know what they do here, making her barefoot. I have to say, from this picture at least, I would not have realized that this is Senjugahara. But it's cool. I like the base. It has some cool ideas. I don't know how the shoes are floating here. Okay, they are. Yeah. Let's see how this one looks colored. From Chain Soldier, we get a pop-up parade of Kyoka Uzin. Is this the slave anime? I think it's quite popular, so, but I think you have to make a more spicy figure of this anime. Then from Chain Soldier, also Slave Soldier, we also get a pop-up parade of Tenka Isumo. Yeah, and now I'm quite sure that this is the slave anime. So yeah, I think they need more spicy figures. From Ashita no Nadia, we get an android of Nadia. I don't know who this is. I don't know this anime. We get an android of Astro Boy. Yeah, again, I guess after Pluto, Astro Boy gets some love again. So yeah, it's cool. And we get a new Nendroid for the furry lovers from Fluffyland, Nendroid Caesar. I have to say it looks for me exactly like the last furry Nendroid, but most likely the colors will be different, so then it will look different. Then we get from Kamitsubaki City under construction an Nendroid of KAF. The Pokemon here looks quite nice. Okay, I like her eyes, like they really see through you. It's not that special, the face, but the eyes somehow like it's like they burn through you. They burn through your soul. Oh, we get a pop-up parade of Ryuma from Monster 103 Mercy's Dragon Damnation. Okay, this is really interesting because this is the first manga, I think, from Ishira Oda, so the One Piece creator. And there is One Piece, I mean, of course, is figures by Mega Horse, right? And Figuart Zero. And does this mean we could get at some point One Piece pop-up parades? I'm curious about that. Let's see how he will look. But interesting, interesting. We also get an android of him. So I don't know, perhaps it's licensed different? But yeah, I'm curious. Perhaps we will get One Piece at some point. Then from Atri, My Dear Moments, we get an android of Atri. Oh, she looks really cute. I would like to have a scale figure of that one. Then we get an android doll custom face parts, glancing eyes, doll eyes. So is this its face parts, right? So it's like face parts, but with those eyes. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's cool for the people who like Nandroid dolls, but isn't it like this that Nandroid dolls anyway can have faces of Nandroids used? So I don't really see why a face should be in particular for Nandroid dolls. But perhaps there's something written I don't see. Perhaps you can move those eyes or so, I don't know. Then we also get a work outfit pastry chef for the Nandroid dolls. Yeah, quite nice. And we get also a World Tour China boy and girl, I guess, outfit. Ah, yeah, and girl in blue and in red. We get a Nandroid doll work outfit pilot. The Nandroid dolls are soon like Barbie. They did every job. And yeah, the cabin attendant also. Then we get from Nise Monogatari a scale figure of Shinobu. And I have to say, this one looks really nice. I wonder what is happening there. Is it blood? Is it water? What is going up there? I really want to see this one colored. Her eyes look a bit weird, I have to say. So yeah, I'm really curious how this one will look colored. But yeah, Shinobu also has a lot of figures, so. Then we get from Xtro Operation ETA articulated figure blue. Yeah, the scale figure of her was awesome. In my opinion, I'm still always surprised that she's not a blue archive character. Like, she really looks like that. But yeah, she's cool. Then we get from Honey Army Sinful Nun a scale figure of Honey Army, 7-2 sigils of Solomon Crowcell the Angel. She looks more like the devil than an angel. But yeah, I don't know. It's not too special. I have to say her legs especially. I mean, thick legs and so on, but they are a bit too like thick here and then they get like really slim. Looks a bit weird in my opinion. But yeah, I can understand the appeal of her. Then we get from Hanikami Kanojo a scale figure of Shinoa Kurumi. Okay, seems like we got the spicy figures now. Yeah, totally not my thing. The water seems to be cold, looking at her face. Then we get from Plamatia an Angela Balzac figure from Expelled from Paradise. I still don't understand Plamatia. So, I don't know. Doesn't look that special. I saw a lot of figures that look like this and that look way better. Then we get from Shoujo Hatsudoki a motored cyborg runner SSX 155AR Kinetic Ash. Okay. Yeah, this is for example one where I would say looks way better as a figure like that. So yeah, she looks quite nice. Curious how she will look colored. Then we get a bunny suit planning Figma from Veronica Sweetheart. This is now Figma again. I don't get it. What is Plamatia and what is Figma? Her boobs are like rockets. I don't know. Not my figure. We get from Bunny Suit planning a scale figure of Sophia F. Shearing cow bikini version. At least she has. I wonder if you get the milk with it. It would be kind of funny. Would be fitting also. Yeah, it's a cowgirl, so doesn't look bad, but it's also not much details in it. Let's see how she will look. Guilty Princess Plamax Maidroid Raquel. This is the weirdest thing I've seen before. Like normally, like either it's black or white, So not colored or it's colored, but this one is like partially colored. So weird. I like her tail, though. Then we get from Chitosterium I Hydra. I have no idea what this is. But what I see is the base, and it looks a bit like the bases that Apex Toys has for their action figures. Like I saw this at X Studio. They had a action figure of Chi-Chi, and you could put the parts basically in the base. And this looks a bit like that. So like they took the same idea. Then we get from Get Through's Fang of the Sun Dugram Plamax Soltic H8 Round Facer version GT. I don't know. Doesn't look that special. We get from Rebuild of Evangelion a Plamax of AAA Wunder, where we don't have an image. I would like to see this. We get a Super Dimension Fortress Macross, a Plamax of Batroid Valkyrie. I like the small figures here for scale. Nice. Yeah, I think this one is really cool. Like if you have some big mechas and you have like these small ones, that's really cool. But yeah, he looks also quite nice. Then we get from the Brave Fighter of Sun Firebird the Gatai Firebird. It looks to me like a Power Ranger figure. I don't know. We get from Gun Parade March Mode Ride of Shikon. Multiple pilot model. I will go a bit faster through those. We get from Maruking Grand Sword a Mode Ride of King Style Grand Sword. Quite nice. We get from Plamax a separate tool set. I'm so confused. Huh? So it's an axe we get? And something to grab stuff? But why? And what is this? Okay, I have no idea. And that's it. So I have to say, for me, definitely the Frieren figure was the biggest highlight. I really loved that one. For sure, there will be also other figure announcement during the event. I will also check those out and we'll make another video with those. I hope, but for this video we're done. We take a look through all the Goodsmile figures. Took a bit long, it's really a lot of releases. Perhaps I should have skipped some figures a bit, which were like not that interesting. But I wanted to talk at least about every figure a bit and appreciate all of the figures released. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this video turns out really great, and if you want to see more of me, I'm working on the next video, so stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and thank you everybody. Have a nice day, evening, night, whatever it is for you. I will go sleeping now.